Hello and welcome back to Modded Minecraft with me and Silent.
Hello.
Hi. Your feet are like glitching out, man.
Really?
Yeah, it's like the texture where they're like connected doesn't kind of. It's weird.
Oh, yeah, I think that's a vanilla issue.
Yeah.
That's to do with armor.
Oh, so real quick. Oh, that's cool. What are you wearing now?
Nothing.
Oh, well, it looks good. Now, real quick. I wanted to show off. Look at him. He has a fancy backpack with some kind of like wither skull head with an axe on it and a sickle. That looks cool. Do you have like water and like fire water?
Yep.
Oh, I kind of thought I could access your backpack. That would have been cool. So you got the tanks to work without like crashing the server or anything?
Um, I don't remember the tanks causing any crashing.
I thought there was like a problem with them.
No, there was a bug I was having at the tool slots, but I don't seem to be having it right now.
Okay. Well, oh, real quick, I should probably show off this. Okay, pylon is completed, and I even have a door. Kind of blends in, so I kind of keep it open because I keep forgetting I have a door here because it kind of blends in, and I just keep bumping against everything. I have an XP drain. I don't know why, but I do. All these chests, like right around here, are not sorted. These are. So I still got a lot of work to do. So today, Silent is going to be teaching us stuff.
Ah, yes, open computers, building a robot.
Yes. So, with that to do, take it away, teach. Or should I call you Professor Silent?
Whatever you want. So, the first thing you'll need is the electronics assembler, and there's going to be a lot of crafting here.
Oh my goodness, this might be a 3-hour video. Not really.
Not quite that bad, but
So the electronics assembler. Oh, I hate having to make pistons. I know
you should
this-
probably make a bunch. Oh well, you don't have a lot of redstone, do you?
I have over a stack, maybe?
Looks like you have two. A little over two.
Okay. So, I'll just take 2 stacks. I know we'll need diamonds. Need a ton of iron. What else do you think we'll need overall?
You need gold. A little bit of gold.
Oh man, I only have... Oh, here's... There, okay. It's split up in 2 stacks.
You have paper?
No, but I have sugar canes.
Okay, well I have a ton of sugar cane too.
Okay, so we got the sugar cane for paper. What else?
Do you have a project table to dedicate to this?
Completely dedicate to it. I'll have to grab one of these things. Okay, here's a production table. Is that it, or is it project table?
Production table, I think.
Okay. Will I need a furnace?
No.
Okay, well then yes. Put those there. Steel and upgrade. Actually, I'll just use this thing over here. Alright, so get all this materials in there. Do I need a lot of paper? Oops, May 36th, so well.
I'm sure you'll need more than that, but I guess that's a good place to start.
And of course on the cobblestone. Alright. Let's go grab some cobblestone from upstairs. These holes will have this special teleporting device thing there that Silent will also help me make later on. Ah. Alright, so now I got the pistons.
You already got all your gold down there?
Yeah, 40 ingots.
Okay, well that should be enough. You might be a little short on iron though. I grabbed some more.
Okay, I just need to grab some slime balls. Yeah, it's actually possible to have a literal slime farm if you use the slime plants. So then that way it's like a farm and then it's also making slimes. Okay, so for this particular recipe I just needed 2 sticky pistons or just pistons?
Pistons.
Oh. My bad. Oops.
You can use either. So might as well just use regular ones.
Alright, printed circuit board. Needs a raw circuit board. Just clay, cactus green, and gold nugget. I don't think I have cactus green.
I could donate some.
I'd be grateful. You also have a spare cactus? No, there's a desert near me. What am I thinking? Oh, while you fetch that, I'm just going to do a little more sorting.
Okay. Do you already have clay?
I might need some clay. I have 32 clay balls. Will that be enough, you think?
Yeah, that might be.
Alright, which one of these? Okay, here we go. So I want to go ahead and take this time out to apologize to my many fans. Sure, I had that many. Anyways, for everyone who's disappointed that I haven't had an episode in a while, that is because before I started this new series, I had a real bad sinus infection. And then I got better, started to record the series, then I had internet troubles, and then I got the sinus infection back again. This time my doctor has prescribed me a little something stronger. And so far, I've been recovering a lot faster, except I had this constant cough that is really brutal.
Okay, I've got cactus green and a couple other odds and ends I'll go ahead and donate to speed this up.
Like, the items were like just flying around, I didn't even see you. Awesome. Probably put that there. There's clay. Inventory upgrade. Oh, that's soap and computers. Let's see. I'm just going to borrow some stuff real quick. Upgrade. Oh. You have a furnace there. Replace that so I got more storage. Too bad you can't add even more storage to each of these things.
Yeah. You can use the crafting grids as storage at least.
Oh, I kind of cleared out what you were doing, but I guess you got it in time.
Yeah.
Alright. Alright, so let me just... Oh yeah, print circuit board. Did you give me one of those? No.
I gave you the cactus green, and there's gold nuggets in the production table.
Alright, it requires clay, cactus green, and then the gold nugget, right?
Yeah. You might as well make a bunch of these. Oh, it's a clay block.
Oh, clay block.
Just make all that you can right now. Need a lot of these circuit boards.
Will alloy smelter work?
Yeah.
Alright. Alright, let's see. And then you gave me the microchip, right? Nope.
No, I gave you some transistors.
Oh, we need iron nuggets?
Yeah, I made some in the bottom left.
Yeah, I saw them. That's what I was wondering. Ah, here we go. Alright, we got 8 printed circuits. Put one there. Oh, no, that's where the other thing goes. That goes there. How many of these microchip tier 2s do we need? Just one for now?
Yeah, just make one for now.
Right now we got the electronics assembler. Is that something out of place?
Yeah, and it does need power.
It doesn't?
It does.
Okay. I guess I'll place it right here.
Okay, so what we need to make next is a computer case, and it would be best to make the tier 3 case so you can give the robot an XP upgrade to let it level up.
Alright. You said tier 3?
Mm-hmm.
Ooh. Microchip
Yeah.
tier 3.
Yeah, that's 8 diamonds total.
Wow. Then 2 iron bars, which actually have some over here.
I don't think you'll need any other diamonds beyond that.
Oh, okay. I do have a little bit more of gold in this other chest. And redstone.
Okay.
And then I needed that thing. Oh, that's what I was trying to make originally. Okay. Then we got that. I think that goes there. Chest.
Circuit board, chest.
I need to get a chest. Which I have plenty up there, so we don't need to make more. Just grab 2 for now. That's the computer case. Then what else did we need to make?
Well, if you come over to the assembler and put in the computer case, it'll show you what you need.
Ah. Oh wow.
Okay, so we need a CPU, some kind of memory module.
How do you know what we need? Just from experience? You recognize
Yeah,
what
mostly,
those are?
but also if you hover over the button in the bottom left, after you add a couple of components, it'll start telling you if you're missing something important.
So we need a CPU.
Yeah, and a tier 1 will be enough.
Alright.
You have a vanilla emerald?
No I don't.
Okay, I'll go grab one. really need to move my portal into the tower.
Yeah, I really think you do.
By the way, I did give you some of the parts that you need to craft the CPU.
What was that?
I did give you some of the parts you need to craft the CPU,
Oh, oops.
like the clock unit, control
Yeah, you
unit,
did,
whatever
didn't
it's
you?
called.
Oops. I had like a major cough attack just then. Alright, so one of these, one of those. Need two of these small things, which I'll have to make. Okay. Microchips. Oops. Got to make the second one. Oops. Alright, now I have the CPU.
Alright. And I have the experience upgrade ready to craft in the upper right.
What else does it need?
That's all. Or you mean the robot?
No, I had to back out to see the output.
Oh. Oh, really?
Yeah, it wasn't showing me the output. Okay.
Oh, that's interesting.
So, does the experience upgrade go into the assembler?
Yes.
Okay.
It'll
CPU
highlight
first,
the slots. Yeah, it doesn't really matter which one you put in first.
and just put anywhere.
Yeah.
Alright, then the CPU.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, the CPU goes right there.
Yeah. It'll actually highlight these slots, and if you have, like, if you type in Open Computers in NEI, it will highlight the stuff in NEI that can be put into every slot.
Okay, and I put the experience upgrade into the right one, right?
Yeah, that's correct.
Okay.
You have to put it into one of the slots that are labeled 3.
Okay. Alright, next is some RAM.
Or memory, as it's called.
Oops. Hologram projector. Okay, there's a lot of stuff when I'm searching for RAM.
You need to search for memory.
Oh, really? How odd.
I guess it would come up if you search for RAM as well.
But there's just like way too much things. What tier do I need?
At least 1.5.
Well, what does 3 or 2? Yeah, 3 require. I don't think 3's that bad. Oh no, that's 2. 2 doesn't seem that expensive, does it?
Yeah, 2's not bad.
What does yours have? Or better yet, just tell me what's the difference. Like, how does more RAM help, and in what way?
Well, I know if you use a tier 1, that's not enough memory to install the operating system. Although you can actually install the operating system before you build the robot.
Yeah, just stick with 2. Okay, so we got that thing. Got one of those. I feel like I'm doing something wrong.
iron nugget between the microchips and then the circuit
Oh,
board below.
that's what they're on. Okay, just one stick of RAM.
Yeah, that'll be enough.
Alright.
Okay, so now if you hover over it, it says recommended components are missing. So you need all of those components.
Like the BIOS, screen, keyboard, graphics card. Okay.
For the BIOS, you want an item called Lua BIOS.
Alright.
You'll need a book for that.
I'm sure I got some somewhere upstairs. Little BIOS. It doesn't show that required in the. Oh, is that to make the BIOS or like the? I don't know.
Yeah, you need to make the EEPROM and then craft that with a book to get the Lua BIOS.
Okay. How many
That threw
books?
me off the first time too.
Just one book.
I think so.
Well, at any point, I need my amazing Technicolor glasses.
I think those are for playing around with crown blocks.
Yeah, I just have one in a chest I saw and I've never used it before.
I've used the crowns once. They're kind of cool.
And I'm gonna need to make more of those microchips. Oh, redstone torch. Which I actually have one somewhere. No, but I have a stick. I craft that with the book, right?
Yeah.
Right, and then I just pop that in, right?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, next screen, or should we do
Or
hard drive?
monitor.
Alright, so I'm looking for monitor.
And I think my robots use just a tier 1 monitor. I don't know if they could use a tier 2.
Okay,
Might be
I need to search for screen, don't I? Because I typed in monitor and I did not get the right stuff.
Oh yeah, they are called screens. My bad.
Okay. I kind of want to do a tier 2 just to one up you.
Okay.
I don't have enough. I need cactus green for that, don't I? It's some kind of blue dye, right?
Yeah, I think red, green, and blue dye.
Oh, I have a question. What is the cloaking portal module from Enhanced Portals do?
I think that makes the portal invisible.
Interesting.
I made a keyboard.
Awesome. Alright, so we got some stuff for yellow dye, but is that needed? No, green, red, and blue.
Yep, RGB.
RGB. Oh, yeah. I don't know what I was thinking. What's that? Garnet. What color does that make?
Nothing.
Ah. And barrel is green, right?
Yes.
I don't think I have any other colored ones. Yeah.
Well, lapis is blue.
Oh, I have lapis. Oh, then redstone would be red, right?
It should. It isn't.
I can't believe I don't have any rose red. How crazy. I want to attempt to look.
Okay.
just look out in the wild. But since this is like a mesa biome, I don't think I'll find any. I see some type of reddish flower. I don't know if that'll work.
Depends on what it is, I guess.
Bromeliad?
Not familiar with it.
It bombs up plenty. It looks like it's just junk. You won't happen to have any rose red at your place.
I do, actually. I went flower picking recently.
I need to do that.
I needed a bunch of orange dye for logistics pipes.
Ah.
Oh, and I got a blue dye here.
Oh, well, I got lapis. You don't need to waste your blue dye.
Yeah, well, I don't really have any use for it. But I guess I could probably use it for, like, coloring computer cases or something.
Oh, you could do that after you make it? Or is that from something else?
It is from Open Computers, but only the regular computer cases.
Oh, not the tiered ones?
No, like, I mean, not the robots, and it looks like the server rack cannot be dyed either.
Oh, literally a computer.
Yeah, so, like, if you build a computer case and place it in the world, you can dye it.
Oh.
See, I feel like there's something else I was supposed to grab while I was here.
Oh, where's cactus green in here? Rose red. Oh,
That's rose red.
Ah, I just assumed you forgot.
I've got some spare disk drives, so I'll grab one for you.
Oh, cool.
They're not too expensive, so I made a few of them. Seems to be generally a good idea if you're going to be doing much with Open Computers. Make a lot.
No, that's not it.
Oh right, I was going to drop off my XP. Not that it really matters. So, disk drive, and rose red.
Red. And go screen tier 2. Before I make that, I want to look at screen tier 3. It's more expensive, obviously. Okay. So we've got screen tier 2. Alright. I think that was it. Okay.
Hope that works. It's when I'm highlighting it in NEI, it's not highlighting any of the slots. Should be able to put it like under the XP upgrade if you can.
I cannot put anywhere.
I guess they only support tier 1 screens then.
Ah, so, well, when I make a computer, if I make a computer, you know, then I'll have stuff.
Right. Okay, go ahead and move that keyboard down to one of the tier 1 upgrade slots.
Sure.
Might as well put it in the lowest slot that supports it.
Oh, glass. This might be my longest video in a while. It's been over 28 minutes so far. You're right,
wow.
That's a lot of crafting to be done.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, where should I put the... right under the XP thing?
I'd put it in one of the bottom row upgrade slots, like next to the keyboard.
Okay.
So you need a graphics card, an inventory upgrade, which I gave you, and a bootable medium is a hard drive.
Okay, so here's the upgrade. And let's see, graphics card, right?
Right.
Which tier?
Might as well make it a tier 1 since you have a tier 1 screen.
Alright. I just need to make one, right?
Yeah.
Oh, that requires another memory.
Right.
Alright, then after the graphics card was hard drive.
Yeah.
Oops. Here we go. Hard disk. Bet. Yeah, hard disk drive. Tier 1 or what?
I think a tier 1 would be fine.
Right. Oh man, I need more transistors.
Yep, that's what the paper is for mostly.
Yeah, I thought your transistors might last the whole thing. Apparently not. Well, I made these before, or at least the microchips I have.
Oh, making a transistor is like a prerequisite for a lot of these achievements.
Ah. Glad I made so many pistons.
You can never have too many.
Let's see, I need 3 of these. Hot dog dealer. Well, it looks like that could be a tier 3, can't it?
The hard drive?
disk? Yeah.
Yeah, you could put up to tier 3 in here.
But it's not necessary?
Yeah, it's not really necessary.
Okay. And let's see, graphics card. Which slot should I put in? One of the tier 2 ones?
Yeah, might as well.
Alright,
And I guess there's probably not any other
inventory
card
upgrade.
upgrades you're going to have. So.
Where should I put inventory upgrade? On one of the 1 slots?
Yeah.
Should I build more parts or just build it now?
Well, let me see what you could have. You could have a battery upgrade, but I don't think that's really necessary.
What would that do?
Increase the energy capacity.
Hmm.
I've never really had any trouble. You could put a solar generator on it if you wanted to.
Ooh. That sounds cool. What kind of solar generator?
It's solar generator upgrade from Open Computers.
Okay, solar.
Wow, that's expensive.
There we go.
Yeah, that's 8 diamonds.
Wow. So, no. I
Yeah.
don't have that much.
Yeah, my robots don't have solar generators. I think you could probably assemble this now. I don't see anything else that you really need.
Any other cool stuff I could have, though?
Well, you could type in Open Computers, one word in any eye, and then just hover over the upgrade slots. See what gets highlighted.
Okay. Network debugger? Don't know. Do I just type Open Computers?
Yeah, all one word.
Piston upgrade, what's that?
I don't know.
Sign
Let's-
IO upgrade? Tank upgrade? Tractor beam upgrade, should I get that?
I put that on my robot, but it never uses it.
Huh.
I guess the default dig program never looks for the tractor beam upgrade.
What about leash upgrade?
I think that's for drones only.
Oh. What about wireless network card? What would that do?
Um, well, it wouldn't do anything on its own. You would have to program it to use it.
There's also a generator upgrade.
Yeah, I tried that as well, but again, the default dig program doesn't know how to use those upgrades.
What about database upgrade?
I don't know what those do exactly.
What's an upgrade container?
That lets you install an upgrade later on. Might be good to insert one of those, just in case.
Yeah, I think I can make some.
Like if you make a tier 2 upgrade container, then you can later on add a solar generator without having to disassemble your robot.
Should I make it tier 2 or tier 1?
You would need a tier 2 for the solar generator.
Alright.
Looks like even the regular generator is a tier 2.
Ah. And what would the generator do for it?
I think you would have to program it to use the generator, but it says it allows it to burn fuel to generate energy. So I assume that means like coal and stuff.
Do you remember what else was needed to make the transistors? No, I'll just look myself. What's a... No, that's probably for drones. Where is it?
Transistor, iron, gold, paper, redstone.
Oh, iron. Was it iron nugget?
Nuggets, yeah.
How many? Do you remember?
3.
3. Okay. Go ahead and get that set up so I can make more when I need to. Oh, that requires something else. I thought it was. Okay, here we go. Tier 2. Oh no, that's database upgrade. Ah,
Looking for upgrade container.
there we go, yeah. Microchip tier 2 is what I needed. Did need a transistor for it. I got that. And that's all I need, right?
I believe so.
Alright, well, I'll put that screen tier 2 there for now. And just, where should I put it? Bottom row?
Yeah.
Alright. Anything else you think I might need? About database upgrade tier 1. Ooh. That's kind of heavy on the greens, don't you think?
Yeah.
But if I make one, we'll find out what it's for.
I mean, you can hold left shift and it kind of tells you what it does, but...
Storing item stack information for layer retrieval and use by other components. I don't get what that means.
Yeah, I don't either. I'll have to play around with it later. But I
Alright.
think this is all you need for a robot.
So do I press the symbol button?
Yep. And that'll take 3.5 minutes by the looks of it.
Ah. Well. Well, I guess, we wait.
Yes.
Anything else I'll need to know about the robots? Like anything else we need to get set up?
Yeah, we're gonna have to install OpenOS, which I have the floppy for, and copy the dig program, which I also have a floppy for.
Ah. So, okay, so what am I thinking of? Okay, how do I give it power?
You need a block called a charger.
Okay. Ooh, wireless? No, no, that's something else.
Yeah, that doesn't work.
gold, more iron. Oh, needs one of these things as well.
Can you hear that?
No, I can't.
Oh, really? Oh, that's sad.
It might be too faint.
I'm holding it right next to your ear.
Yeah, I cannot hear that. Okay. What is it?
I set my tablet to make beeping noises.
Ah. Wherever that sound thing falls under the category of, I probably had that muted or turned down too much.
I tried throwing it to you. Oh, I can hear it.
Oh, you can? Oh,
Yep.
then I guess my sound's just down too low.
Kind of annoying when it gets to the high frequencies.
Why did you make it like that?
I just wanted to test out the beeping function.
Alright, let's see. I need one more cactus green. Oh, I'm gonna need more clay, aren't I?
Ah, you need more circuit boards?
Yeah, printed circuit boards.
Okay, I'll give you some if you give me my tablet back.
Sure, I will place it in the storage thing, since if I try to throw it, I'll just take it back.
Okay, how many do you need?
I need one printed circuit board. That should give me the 2 capacitors. And where's that thing? It goes there, maybe? Oh, I need one more. One more printed circuit board. My bad.
Okay. Oops, I actually got that one.
Alright, I have a charger.
Cool.
I guess I'll just place it here for now.
The description of the achievement is funny.
Oh, what did it say?
Charged! Dang, forgot the redstone signal again.
Oops. Alright, how does it work now?
The charger, you put it by whatever you want to charge, and then if you shift right click it with a wrench, that will enable charging. By default, it won't do anything, which is what the forgot the redstone signal line was about.
Ah,
You can also run them with a lever, but I just use a wrench.
looks like there's still a whole minute left. Alright, anything else we'll need? Equipment to mine.
Right, you need a good pickaxe.
Alright. What do you recommend?
Something with high durability like ruby or sapphire, and put Unbreaking 3 on it.
Okay, okay. And it can use yours, right?
Yeah.
Alright, so need Unbreaking 3.
Fortunately, it looks like you're very low on sapphires.
Ah. Perhaps I could... Wait. Ah, yes, I have iolite and I have amethyst. Do you think I could borrow some from you? Because I think you have like 1 million.
I don't know about 1 million, but yeah, you can borrow some.
Right. Think you could grab them for me real quick, if you don't mind?
Sure. Go. Enough sapphires for pick. Unbreaking 3.
Alright, let's see. Ah,
But I'm actually getting better at remembering the recipes from my own mod.
I need one more enchantment token, apparently. Wait, you said for Unbreaking 3?
Yeah.
I think you gave me too many.
Oh, I thought
the
you
pick
needed
needs to be
sapphires.
Sapphire.
Yeah. Well,
Alright.
whatever has high durability. Sapphire, I think, is a high durability gem. Yeah, it is.
Need some of this. Some of that.
I think the assembler is running slow because you don't have enough power.
I'm probably out of firewater, I bet.
No, you're not out. You're just not generating enough. You're almost out, though.
Ah. Oh, I have one Chaos Essence left. That could be bad.
Yeah, that's a bit of a problem, isn't it? Considering you need like 19 to make a pick.
Yeah.
Well, I'm sure I have some spare of that as well.
Okay, you said what types of picks were best?
Ruby and Sapphire I know have the highest durability. There might be some others.
Because, I mean, I have a Morganite pick with Mending 5 already.
That's a medium durability, but my robot uses a Ruby pick, and he comes pretty close to breaking it every time.
What about Topaz?
Topaz, that's also a medium.
Ah. I'm just making one more look, see if I have any Chaos Orb, but I don't.
I brought some essence.
Oh, awesome.
Do you know you can press shift to send faster?
Yes. Sometimes I remember that. I'm just gonna check to see if I have those. Yeah, I only have one ornate stick left. Oh, I just realized I had enough diamonds to do whatever the upgrade I was wanting. Yeah, I had like 9 upgrades up top, or 9 diamonds up top.
Really?
Yeah.
What upgrade? The solar generator?
I think that was it.
Yeah. Well, since you put the upgrade container in, you can add it in later.
Yeah. Okay. This is like a really long video.
I can imagine.
That's this.
Assembler's at 98%. Should be much more than like a minute.
Alright, so got Unbreaking 3. Should I put Mending on it as well, or what?
Mending won't work.
Ah. So just Unbreaking 3?
Yeah. And you can put Fortune on it later.
Ah. Oh, Fortune requires emeralds. I don't have emeralds.
Diamonds.
Oh, diamonds.
Oh, I named your robot Space Core. That's awesome.
Really?
Yep.
Might actually be able to put Fortune on it now. 3 diamonds, 2 Heliodors. Space Core. Oh, what is that from? I know it's
Portal.
a reference.
Portal 2.
Portal. Okay. Okay, so alright, what was I needing? Oh yeah, 2 Heliodors. I actually had 2 Heliodors. Actually 4. surprising. Okay.
Yeah, I know what you mean. In 1.8, I needed Sapphires and Heliodor because I wanted Unbreaking and Fortune, and those were like the two that I didn't have.
Alright, it's Fortune 1. That's all I could put on there at the moment.
Better than Fortune 0.
Can you remove the pickaxe later?
Yeah.
Okay. Then I have the 8 diamonds left over for the... what was it called? Solar generator upgrade?
Yes.
Alright, let's see. Let's see if I can make it. Where's those? Requires a lapis block. 3 glasses, 2 iron. Oh, I need one more of those printed circuit boards.
Okay.
Let's see, lapis and 3 glass. Oops. Here we go. Alright, did you get me the printed circuit board?
Yeah.
I don't
think I
see
did.
it.
Well, I
Oh
will
boy.
give you another one.
Wonder if it went all the way down there.
Might. I'll check.
Oh, I got the second one somehow.
Hmm.
Now I got the solar generator upgrade, and that's all my diamonds. Alright, so I just just take the space core guy out.
Yep. And then plop him down somewhere so we can get him ready to go.
Then I equip the stuff there.
Well, whatever tool he has equipped, he will drop whenever you pick him up, so you'll equip him whenever you're getting ready to mine. But for now, we need to install the operating system.
Alright, and how did I do
Go
the
ahead
upgrade?
The upgrade, it's that third slot on the bottom,
Third slot on the bottom.
one that looks like an arrow.
Yeah.
Yeah. But that'll fall out whenever you pick him up as well, so...
Oh.
So why don't you go ahead and click the power button to see what happens. And that is normal. So I'm going to go ahead and put in the OpenOS disk. Now try turning them on again.
Ooh, stuff's happening.
Okay, so type install and press enter. Okay, so you have one hard drive, so type in 1 and then press enter. And just let it do its stuff.
Alright, I think that this video has been long enough. What do you think?
Yeah, it's probably pretty long.
Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and call it quits here. As always, thank you for watching. Please leave a like, comment, or subscribe if you want to see more. And I will see you next time. Goodbye.
Later.